The batsman Jiju on the field. Oh shit, it even not touched the ball and it focused more on the previous value. Okay, now he got 2 runs. Learning from the mistakes, Jiju take the boundary. Meanwhile, we will start our project. Making of Jiju, we required 3D parts, servo motor, potentiometer and Arduino board. I ordered 3D parts on online. Please read the description how I ordered 3D parts. Servo motors are very important for this robotic car. Powerful board at low price. The nerve systems are potentiometers. The task 1 to Jiju. At starting I connect robotic arm on breadboard, but it was not give a perfect results to me. Then I built a PCB to solve my problem.
Every electronic project is not simple until we know its properties, tools, and working of the device. For this robotic car, I have prepared some questions and those answers that are provided in the YouTube description. That makes your work simpler while you're doing this project.
Now we're gonna look how to assemble the robotic arm. Take the base. Now take the big servo and place the big servo as the tip of the wire comes out easily from the hole. Using these servo motor screws, fix the servo motor. Now take the servo motor head and place over the servo motor and then screw it using a screw. Carefully screw the screws into the servo motor head from those tiny holes. If the screws are not fitting to the 3D part, then fill the hole with the matchstick and then screw it. Connect the 3D part as the hooks comes down. Place the 3D part as the servo motor having 0 to 180 degrees orientation. Now we are using small servo motor, but don't use this blue servo motor. Because of this pandemic situation, I am not having high torque servo motor, so I am using this blue servo motor. Take servo motor head and attach to 3D part. After attaching to the servo motor, please check it having 0 to 180 degrees orientation or not. If it not having 0 to 180 degrees orientation, then the servo motor get overloaded. The small servo motors can easily damage if they are not having correct orientation. When I assembled the robotic arm by the first time, I lost one servo motor because of this improper orientation. Like this, cut the servo motor head. Now attach the cut piece on the 3D part. After then, attach to the servo. See, like this only I lost the first servo motor because the part is not in correct orientation. I rearrange the part to get 180 degrees orientation. There is a gap between two parts. Part 2 is not in the same level, so I use a small nut to ensure the two parts are in the same level. Then after assemble all the parts. After assembling, I extended the servo motor wires. Take a strong base and fix with the screw. Take one rubber band and a pin and give support to the 3D part. Upload the code into Arduino board using Arduino IDE software.
If you are new to Arduino IDE platform, then click on the I button and watch the video how to download and install Arduino IDE software.
After running the code, I observed it was not closing properly due to improper alignment of servo motor head, so I rearranged the head. It is better than before, but not good. To solve this problem, I used MG90S servo motor, which having a high torque. I observed all the parts are not at the same level, so I used extra bolts to make every part at the same level. And properly check each servo motor is in correct orientation or not. To provide additional support, I attached double tape.
For this PCB making, servo motor working, principle and connections, please check out my part 2 of robotic arm.
Our match started. And the fifth ball, and again we want a boundary. What an improvement in the robotic arm. We want double boundaries. 1, 2, yes. We reached 18 score, so we won the match. My robotic arm can paint. Let's see how it will paint. No, it's very difficult for Zizu because I am controlling Zizu now. Wow, it's not a painting. It's a Pikachu. Yes, it's a Pikachu.
thanks to my well-wishers. And take care of your health and your smile. Please comment which segment of the video do you like